It's a sight that's becoming all too common in parks, public areas. You go there maybe with your kids, small kids. You want to relax. You want to take them out of the house. You want to get them out into the fresh air. You want to show them some trees, let them play on the slides and on the swings, like we all did when we were growing up. But it's becoming increasingly difficult to do that now in some parts because kids' play areas and local parks have been turned into drinking dens and hubs of antisocial behavior where gangs gather together in numbers to intimidate local people and to drive parents of young children in particular away because they want to sit on the swings and they want to be on the slides and they want to mill around the kids' play areas and consume their substances in numbers. And that's the key, folks. It's in numbers. That's how this intimidation works. I'm going to show you a video now. AY Audits has put up a video. He was out on a Monday morning, 11 o'clock, I believe it was, or roundabout, in a local play area. The entire kids' play area has been overrun by people that look like they're intoxicated. They certainly aren't children, and one of them, at least, is having a mental episode. Where's the police? Where's the CCTV cameras? Where's the park patrols? Where's the local parents? Probably driven out of the area, and the police don't want to know because, the police are very selective in their policing these days. If it was a certain group, they'd be there like a flash. Other people, they tend to leave well alone. So I'm going to show you this clip now. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me if you can identify with this. Tell me if this is something you've experienced yourself, unfortunately, because like I said, it's something that's becoming all too common. So this is early morning in a park in England.
Nothing better to do at 11 o'clock on a Monday morning except leave your hotel.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 11 o'clock on a Monday morning. No work to do. Where's their kids? Where are they today? Where are they getting the money to sit around drinking, smoking? Huh? I don't know about you, but I'd love to have the luxury of milling around in a park 11 o'clock on a Monday morning if I'd nothing else to do. Just getting merrily high or getting wasted or whatever it is that they're actually doing. Coming from whatever place they've been staying in at the taxpayer's expense. That's a fact. And how can anyone say that this contributes anything remotely positive to society is beyond me. The numbers of them there.
Go and play at
Look at this
children's park.
imbecile here running around like a lunatic.
Actually have a little play on the swings.
The size of that lump on the swings. Big lump on the swings. How them bloody chains don't break is beyond me. Sitting there swinging there. What if a kid comes along? What if a family comes along there? You think they're going to go in there? Maybe been looking forward to a trip to the park all day. Maybe you need to blow off a little bit of steam, get rid of some excess energy. What does mommy and daddy say? Sorry, we can't really go in there right now. And the kids probably don't understand. They're too young to understand, but they're not too young. These thugs in the picture.
In the local park. And one of them running around like an absolute nutter. Screaming. I don't know if you can actually hear that. But now he's actually behind the thing, but unbelievable.
Like why are the police not there? Most public parks these days have CCTV. Any of the ones that are in the area that I live around have got CCTV. Any of the bigger parks, and this certainly looks like a bigger park, and it's an area where children are going to be. It's an area where young mothers are going to be with their children. Is there no CCTV? Is there no foot patrols in that area? The police not patrol there? Are they too busy driving around looking for people that make nasty posts on social media instead? Tell them to go to an incident like this or to a gathering like this and investigate it. Oh no, they'll be too busy off doing something else, maybe arresting a pensioner for saying something that hurt someone's feelings, maybe. No sign of them anywhere. No people patrolling the park. And as you can see, there's certainly no parents there. None.
Like I say, nothing better to do on a Monday morning. Come out your hotel and chill at the local park.
Listen to him shouting.
This one,
Look.
absolute fruitcake, but hanging around the children. Look at this.
Look at that. What do you do? What do you do if you're coming down through that park with a pram and a kid or a couple of young children and you see that? Walking around, yelling, yeah, 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 yeah. Maybe he's got rabies, I don't know. Maybe he's not well. But he shouldn't be out in public, and he certainly shouldn't be in a kid's play area. It's ridiculous. Is it not? Maybe you think I'm being too harsh, Emma. Explain to me why this is okay. Explain to me what this adds to society. Explain one positive thing that this man's presence in that area adds to society, please. One thing. I just challenge you. One thing. Yeah, 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 yeah.
You have to go and get him out of there. Look.
I'd give him something to yah about, would you? Now, one of two things with this guy. Either he's unhinged and he shouldn't be in public, or he's severely under the influence of something, or probably, possibly both. Both. So what do you do in a position like this? What do you do if you're there with your kids? You know, what do you do? And the secret, like I said, is the numbers. How many were sitting around there? 10, 20 at least. So what are you going to do if you come down there on your own with just you and two kids, two toddlers? You're going to do absolutely nothing. That's what you're going to do. There's strength in numbers, and they know it. They know it. And they know what a soft touch Britain is. They know what a soft touch Ireland is. They know what a soft touch Europe is. But if there was 100 fathers to come down together peacefully, of course, peacefully, not advocating anything unlawful here, but if you were to get 100 grown men to go down there with their children, 100 grown men with their children, and say, get the hell out of that park now. What are they going to do? Maybe they'd stay on, actually, be belligerent, be defiant, maybe. Or maybe they'd say, you know what, we're outnumbered 5-1 here. Maybe we'd better move along. And you know where they would go? They would just find another park where there wasn't 100 men to come down. Or 50 men. Or even 20 men. Even 10 maybe. Who knows? But the point that I'm trying to make is this is out of order. And before anyone goes starting, oh, you're being a racist. I'm not. The same would apply if it was 20 local hooligans sitting around being antisocial in that area. You know, there's been antisocial behavior going on for a very, very long time. And some places can police it very, very well. A word in the ear, a little visit paid by a group of concerned parents can put an end to antisocial behavior very, very quickly. But lawfully, of course. Lawfully. So what do you think? Is this something that you've seen? Is this something that you've been exposed to? Is there places near your house that you can't take your family because of scenes like this? Should it be allowed to continue? Should we just be more tolerant? Or does this need to be nipped in the bud ASAP? Because it's already becoming more and more prevalent. The length and breadth of the UK, the length and breadth of Ireland, and in more and more places in Europe. So tell me what you think below. Leave a comment below and share this video out. Let people see what's happening in their public areas in case they think, oh, no, it doesn't really happen. That's an exaggeration. Let them see for themselves. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. For now, I'm Rick Munn. This is No Risk, No Reward Media. Over and out.